Hey Mustangs, welcome to this Tuesday edition of the Daily Update. I'm Malia Masmoto. Let's get to the news. A worldwide shutdown causes panic for some social media users. That story tops today's Mustang Minute. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp experienced an outage for more than 6 hours Monday. Facebook says the outage was caused by a networking issue. Outages began Monday. Facebook employees were unable to see the company's internal email, and that's according to a CBS News source. Facebook continues to ensure that no user data was compromised. It also issued an apology on Twitter. As of Tuesday, all of the platforms are back up and running. Every minute the company was offline, it lost $222,000. Southwest Airlines has announced a mandate that requires all employees to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. The airline has a contract with the U.S. government, which means they must follow President Biden's COVID-19 action plan. The Southwest employees must be fully vaccinated by December 8th of this year. American Airlines is also mandating vaccinations for their employees. Cleanup crews are still in Southern California trying to contain a massive oil spill that is responsible for killing wildlife in the area. Approximately 3,000 barrels, or 126,000 gallons of crude is polluting the waters, over 13 square miles. By Monday, about 4,000 gallons of oil had been removed from the water. The beaches are shut down from Huntington Beach to Newport. The oil line is operated by Amplify Energy, but so far officials don't know what caused the spill or if the company was at fault. It's been nearly a week since an apartment building exploded in southern Dallas, and still no word on what caused it. And the 200 residents who have been living in hotels across the city may be displaced again. Those hotels are booked this weekend for the Texas OU game, meaning residents who were being housed there will have to find other places to live. Management at the Highland Hills apartment complex are working with city officials to try and help those who are without a roof over their heads. 3 Dallas firefighters who were injured from the explosion remain hospitalized. The Owens-Arts-Center is undergoing a major facelift. SMU-TV's Jillian Taylor joins us with more.
Students have been navigating the effects of the construction for 2 years now. Here's an inside look at how the project is going.
The construction on the Owens-Arts-Center is set to be completed by December 20th of this year. This $34 million project began in late 2019. 2 years later, the work is still underway, but the building is starting to shine through the Rabel.
This whole space will just be all open. We're gonna demo out these current windows right here, these walls behind you, and this whole lobby will just be one big open space and a lot less closed off.
The project has 2 primary goals: improving the northern wing and making entrances more grand and accessible.
Yeah, so this is one of the new ADA wheelchair ramps that we're adding just to make the building more accessible.
Some students say the construction has affected the learning environment in Meadows.
It's taken away from that ability to just kind of breathe and stare out the window, which is a really important part of most artists' process.
There have also been multiple construction-related gas leaks that caused the building to be evacuated, interrupting classes. Core construction employees say they strive to minimize the effects their work has on students' learning.
Yeah, we do not want to disturb the classroom or the student space.
Core limits construction work in centralized indoor locations to the nighttime to reduce the amount of noise they make.
To stay up to date with this construction project, visit giving.SMU.edu/Owen-Arts-Center. And that's your Mustang Minute.
It helps families.
Habitat for Community is important to the community because we serve a population that often falls between the cracks.
It helps people who are in substandard housing or rental housing to actually be able to afford a home through the incredible generosity of both our donors, our faith-based organizations, corporations, and our volunteers all come together to build homes for families that qualify, that normally wouldn't be able to never afford a home.
Habitat for Humanity is a lot of things to different people, but at the end of the day, our vision is just for people to have a decent, affordable place to live.
It's a beautiful day.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Shay Galen here with your 5-day forecast. Prepare for some clear skies and warm fall weather in the coming days. Temperatures today and Wednesday will be in the high 80s, reaching the low 60s at night. Thursday brings us back into the 90s with a high of 92. Friday will be 93, but we will at least be partly cloudy that day. It will continue to heat up into the weekend, as Saturday will be sunny with 94 degrees as the high. Lows throughout the weekend will be just below 70. That's your 5-day forecast, Mustangs. I'm Shay Galen.
According to Forbes magazine, Goodwill is the 11th most inspiring company in the United States for the work they do in communities across North America.
I really believe in the power of nonprofit organizations to bring together different groups of people to create change around issues, and I believe that Goodwill is doing a great job of creating job opportunities and economic growth. It's a great model and it's creating a lot of change in the community.
We help in a lot of different aspects, for its work, clothing, things of that nature, to rehabilitate, to give back.
Goodwill is central to any given community in here in 2015.
Goodwill is more than just a thrift store. Goodwill is a cause-driven, mission-driven organization that's about creating jobs and opportunities for people as a result of the purchases people make in the stores.
For more information or how to get involved, please visit www.goodwilldallas.org.
It's October, and that means 'tis the season for pumpkin everything. How about 80,000 pounds of pumpkins and gourds to get you in the fall mode? North Park Center's interior floral design and pumpkin arrangements are getting shoppers in a festive mood. Judy Cunningham is the lady behind these arrangements, and she has been for these past 35 years at North Park. Sadly, she passed away unexpectedly last month, but since she planned the arrangements almost a year in advance, her creation is on display, and it definitely has a deeper meaning this year, to remember Cunningham's treasured landscaping talents and creativity. Her creations will be on display through the first part of November. Well, that's all we have for you, Mustangs. Remember, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SMU-television and follow us on Twitter at SMU-TVs. If you have any story ideas, shoot us an email, SMU-TV@SMU.edu. Thanks for watching this Tuesday edition of the Daily Update. Tune in Wednesday for more news from the Hilltop. Until then, have a great day and pony up.
SMU-TV and the Division of Journalism want to thank our underwriters, North Park Center in Dallas, Javier's Gourmet Mexicano on Cole Avenue, and Advance ER off West Lovers Lane. We appreciate your support of student media.